Are you kidding me? Since when does our son sleep past 5 a.m.?
Don't I know it? He didn't really sleep on the plane, and he didn't sleep very well at my father's.
Partying into the wee hours with a bunch of cowboys?
Something like that. You remember how it is when you're a kid trying to fall asleep in a strange place?
Actually, I don't remember too much from when I was a kid. Anyway, how's the old man doing? Still hating my guts?
Well, he's the perfect father, so yes, of course.
And the Sultan of Chiffon? I take it he's not home?
No, Ridge wasn't staying here while I was gone.
But you're back now.
I am. Why?
You know what I'd really like, Katie?
What?
Some good, strong, hot coffee. You know, this organic fair trade garbage that Liam has, it's like rust mixed with rainwater.
Okay. I knew there'd be something you'd miss about me eventually.
Oh, this sounds pretty good. Actually, I like it.
Yeah? Maya came up with it. She found it.
Yeah, Rick wanted something new for today.
Do we own this?
I have it option. Come in. Take a seat.
Now, Pam says that Eye on Fashion is going to be in this little meeting.
Yes, yeah, Jarrett. He's been very kind to us over the years.
Except when he hasn't been.
Not to mention the 12 social media accounts will also be posting too.
Oh, hey, maybe that's a good idea. Maybe that's how we should market couture, but having an app and a video game, that's great.
Why don't you let us stick to marketing? You could stick to what you love best. Or second best. We've all worked very hard on this line, and we're very excited.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I'm happier to be showing Ridge and Caroline's line than I've been since I was designing all along.
High praise from the master himself.
And we will be streaming a live video feed of the preview to all of our boutiques.
Oh, well, that's confidence indeed. And there goes any hope of an exclusive for me.
Jarrett, you're the only press here. Ask what you'd like.
All right. Well, Ridge, you've always worked alone in the past, correct?
Well, I worked under my dad.
I meant since you came of age. So, why Caroline? No offense intended.
No, I am by far the junior member of this partnership.
And maybe that's why we work together. It's her modesty.
She gave you something you needed, in other words.
I think that's fair.
Tell the truth now. Was it Rick's idea? The collaboration? I mean, her husband, your new CEO, did he force you into it, kicking and screaming until you discovered some spark between you?
Well, it sounds like you've already written your story.
Very perceptive. That's exactly how it went.
Ah, there he goes. Waking up finally.
That actually sounds like him talking in his sleep. He does that a lot. It's very cute.
You know, I have not had him overnight since...
Yeah, I know.
Since your sister took off. That nursery that we put together for him at Brooks, he was really starting to see that as his room too. Still can't believe she left like that.
Well, I'm sorry. I know how much you hate when people walk away.
Looks like you and Smidge are gonna beat us to the altar after all.
So you don't know
Now what?
about Ridge and Caroline?
I know they're working together. Is there something else?
Well, you've whetted my curiosity.
Oh, that was the objective. Good to see you, Jarrett.
Thank you. You
Take care.
I suppose promoting your own line is out of the question. It's
What
too
did
much
you
to
want
ask.
us to say?
Something publishable. It's not like you guys don't have any experience with the press. And Caroline, what were you trying to prove? He asked you for what, 2 sentences about working with Ridge, and you just sit there?
Do you want me to lie?
Since when has that been a problem for you?
Now, rein in. Rick, we all have to work together.
Yes, the operative word being work.
Which is why we're here, want to talk to you about the lineup.
Now you have a problem with the lineup.
This is more effective.
Fine, then Maya can review it, and she will decide.
Maya?
Is there an echo in here?
Now you're letting your lead model talk to you about how to present a line?
Yes, I can choose more than a lipstick color, and I happen to know what Rick wants.
Rick doesn't know what Rick wants. Look at him, he's miserable. Just go back to your wife.
You're not saying anything. Why aren't you saying anything?
So I look at you and I see hurt and love. I know that you still love me. But everything that I say to you just adds to the hurt, and I don't want that. I can't wait until the anger inside of you doesn't feel like a burning building anymore, and we can just talk to each other like 2 people who know that they belong together.
Now that the line is finished, this partnership is over. And if you can't work alone, I'll find you a nice, young, beautiful design student to hold your hand. If that's okay with you.
Yes, Ridge and Caroline were working together. They were designing together.
Yeah, he needed assistance. I'm well aware.
He needed someone to help him get his ideas down on paper.
Which I always found to be a bunch of pretentious BS. But anyway,
Well, they're artists. And everyone was given strict orders not to disturb them.
I asked you before if it bothered you, them working together,
Yeah, you did.
and you said no.
And that was the truth. Before.
Before what?
All right, so we've gone over the music, the seating. Maya's going to handle the sequencing. Is there anything that I'm forgetting?
I'd
now?
just like to talk to you for a moment alone, if I can, if we're done.
Yes, the pricing.
Well, that is not a design issue. You have a framework in place.
And so we do.
Yes, but is it enough? You had high praises for the line. That wasn't just for Jarrett's benefit, was it?
No, not at all. I think this line is groundbreaking. I have all kinds of confidence in it.
Great, then let's take a chance. Let's take a chance, price it accordingly. I mean, you guys are talking like the gowns are pieces of art, which they are. So let's price them like art. I went ahead, I printed up a new price list. The red gown will start at $10,000.
You're starting at 10,000.
Yeah, just for the low end. But anyone can see that the cream mulberry is worth more than the crepe satin, right? So that one will be $20,000.
You can't be saying $20,000.
Caroline, you act like you've never been shopping before. By the showstopper, we'll be at $35,000.
You know, we've never asked that kind of money before.
But this is not just any collection now, is
You
it?
see what he's doing, right? He's trying to kill this line. You gonna let him do it or no?
I'm sorry?
Rick, don't.
Excuse me?
You deserve the CEO job. And I want you to shine. I want everyone to see it. But If this line fails, you fail.
And what about the price he paid for your precious line? Oh. What about the way you failed Rick?
Look, if you want to keep punishing me, go ahead. I'm tougher than you think. I can take it. But do not sabotage yourself.
What about our marriage, Caroline? I wanted that to shine. I actually thought I could.
Can you stop being a child? Just stop it. Don't talk to her like that.
All right. This meeting is over.
Look, just come home. Anger fades, okay? I can wait until it fades. I can wait till it goes away. I can handle it. It tells me that you don't feel for her, but I know you still feel for me.
Maybe I don't want to feel anything at all. Is that so hard to understand? You heard my father. This meeting's over.
She's just a kid.
It's not really what you're thinking.
It's exactly what I'm thinking. And she's still just a newlywed.
They didn't sleep together.
How do you know?
Ridge told me, and I believe him.
Oh, great. And what's his version?
She got swept away.
And you're buying that crap?
She idolized him.
Which she's well aware of.
Maybe. He's the tortured artist who fell in love with her namesake.
Look, there is no way that you're going to convince me that Caroline threw herself at a man that she knew was engaged. To you, of all people.
I'm not saying that Ridge is innocent.
Well, that's his story, right? She got swept away. It's not my fault. I mean, does this guy ever admit to anything?
He said there were a few kisses.
Well, what the hell does that mean?
He got caught up in something.
Oh, I'll bet he got caught up in something, all right. So this is why you went to Dallas.
Yeah, I walked out. I'm sure you're shocked.
How much you supposed to take, Katie?
I thought you'd be disappointed in me. You taught me to stand up and fight. So I'm back.
And now what are you gonna do? What are your ground rules gonna be? Because if you let him get away with this, he's gonna do it again and again, because that's how he feeds his insecurities.
Well, maybe Caroline knows him in a way that I never could. You know? She's seen the other side of him, the side that makes him famous.
Oh, but you gotta be kidding me. The guy makes dresses. Don't treat this like it's somehow elevated. I mean, he screwed around on you behind your back with a girl that's the same age as his daughter.
Well, I really think that it had more to do with him wanting to be CEO. I mean, he couldn't draw, so he needed someone to help him.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that he seduced my niece to strengthen his position for his bid for CEO? Is that what you're telling me? Tell her son that Daddy had a little business he had to take care of, and that I'll be back to see him later.
Bill, I really think you should calm down.
Nobody is going to treat the women I love that way. Nobody.
Don't worry, baby. Daddy's gonna take care of it.
Okay, so the models will be in soon. No, you're fine. There's just a few more rooms.
All right, everyone. Everything looks good. We have a run through in a half hour. So take a break until then, okay? Come on. Hey. I'm sorry.
We're all sorry. Doesn't mean anything's changed.
Thank you, Maya. Thank you very much. I'm sure you have work to do.
Oh, the reordering? No, I finished that while Ridge and Caroline were ranting.
Anything you have to say, you can say it in front of Maya. since she's the only one around this place who actually has my back.
I'm sure you know what I want to say.
Sure, you want to give Ridge the throne back.
No, son.
Good, because the contracts are signed. I mean, that is, unless, Ridge's fanboy Carter shredded it.
I can find out if you want.
I gave you this position and this responsibility, knowing that you wouldn't fail me. You promised you'd be fair.
I am being.
Not if you're willing to let the company take a hit if this line doesn't sell.
Dad, you said so yourself. You have every bit of faith in this collection.
I do. It's beautiful work. But if nobody buys it, it'll just be a beautiful waste. And what is this with You're willing to think about firing Caroline?
I didn't say that.
She'll have plenty of offers after this line debuts. We'd be fools to lose her.
She's already lost me. Dad, I wish I had the knack that you do, keeping your ex-lovers on the payroll.
You've acquired quite a mouth, haven't you?
Is that really fair? Ridge and Caroline might be talking all sweetness and sorrow now, but whose bad behavior started all this? Now, Rick is only human, and he needs to be happy to do his best work. So I am dedicated to making sure that he's happy again.
What are we gonna do? All that work for nothing.
Wait a second, it's not for nothing. It looks really, really good. We're not gonna sell any of it because, it's just too expensive, but we're gonna adjust that later.
He just wants to bury what you and I made together. That's what he's doing.
And how do you feel about that?
He's doing the best that he can.
No, he's being a brat.
Don't. He's hurting. And it's because of me. Turning to Maya, God, she's so obvious, and I keep trying to get through to him. I keep trying to explain it to him to make him see, but he doesn't want to hear it. He just keeps shutting me down. Doesn't he care anymore? For better or for worse? What happened to that? How much more am I supposed to take?